As meetings and worship have suddenly been moved to online video and streaming services, you might be overwhelmed with the new demands and the skills required. Whether you're creating pre-recorded videos for a website, live streaming worship, or just preparing for a video conference, I'm going to share some basic tips to help you start creating video with the tools you already have on hand. We'll be covering equipment, camera placement, lighting, audio, and setting the scene. If you want to skip to any of those segments or come back to review them later, check out the links in the description below. Number 1, equipment. There's a popular saying that the best camera is the one you have on you. That's particularly true in this moment when stores are closed and we're all trying to practice responsible social distancing. The good news is that you probably have at least one video camera in the room with you right now. A smartphone, tablet, or laptop is all you need to get started. If you have multiple options, try them all out. Record short clips of yourself speaking and see what you like best. If your smartphone has both a front-facing and a rear-facing camera, try them both. Laptops do have the benefit of standing on their own, plus you can put your script on the screen. Instant teleprompter. Position your camera around eye level. It's more comfortable, more flattering, and it feels more natural. If you don't have a tripod, you can stack boxes or books to make a support. Get creative. And if you're using a smartphone, make sure it's horizontal, in landscape mode. Cameras need plenty of light to give a good image. During the daytime, the best practice is to position yourself facing a window, but avoid direct sunlight. You don't want to be blinded or dealing with harsh shadows. If you have to use artificial light, watch out for lighting that's coming straight down and creating shadows around your eyes. Adding a floor lamp or a table lamp can make a big difference. Next, let's talk about audio. It may surprise you that audiences will forgive subpar image quality much more easily than bad audio. That's why it's really important to think about noise when you choose your filming location. Try to choose a place and a time when there isn't a lot of other noise in the space. If you can, turn off fans and other noisy appliances. It might be tempting to film outside, but that tends to introduce a whole host of noises that you can't control, like wind and traffic. If you have smartphone headphones, like the earpods that came with my iPhone, then you have a wearable microphone. Headphones are especially useful for video conferencing or live streaming. If you don't have headphones with a built-in microphone, or you'd rather not use them, then it's especially important to consider the noise in your surroundings and to stay fairly close to your camera so that the built-in microphone can pick up your voice. Once you've chosen a space with maximum light and minimal noise, set up your camera and take a test shot. You might want to take a quick walk around the room to find the best setting. Pay particular attention to the background and anything that's visible around and behind you. Avoid doors, hallways, or windows that might have some traffic. Remove anything distracting from your setting. Keep an eye out for bright colors. And don't be afraid to do some staging. Finally, the most important tip I have for you is just show up. Show up for your community. Show up as yourself. Your congregation isn't looking to you for high production value or fancy special effects. They don't expect you to suddenly become a TV producer or a professional YouTuber. What they're looking for is a familiar face and a comforting message. We're all mourning the loss of normal. We're all missing our communities. By just showing up, you can give your community some sense of normalcy and togetherness. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's better to be personal. I hope you found these tips to be a helpful start. If you have any questions or additional topics that you'd like to see covered here, please leave a comment below. Keep an eye out for future videos covering editing and post-production, upgrading your gear, and more. In the meantime, stay safe, stay home, and stay connected.